guys, so last night I watched the film Annihilation, directed by Alex Garland, starring Natalie Portman, Jason Isaac and other people, and it was so refreshing. Okay, it's one of those films, if it had been made 10 years ago, it would have been an action film, and there would have been a lot of gunplay and a lot of explosions, and yeah. But it's not. This is the sort of thing that I don't know, I kind of felt like M. Night Shyamalan should have been making. Yeah, he kind of lost his way. It has that kind of feel to it, but it's a lot better than anything he's done in a long time. So it's a hard film to explain without spoiling plots. I'm going to give you a little sub-thought of an explanation. Meteorite, is that my teeth? Meteorite travelling through space, enters Earth's atmosphere, crashes into a lighthouse, and the shimmer comes out of it, and it's like this strange, like pearlescent, shimmery thing. And the military send people into it, they send probes in, etc. Nothing ever returns. There is no messages back from them. We then are introduced to Natalie Portman, who's playing a college lecturer, and she is an expert in cellular structures and things like that. And she's down because her husband has disappeared. He's in the military, and the military have told him that he's missing in action, and won't tell her where, how, or what, or why. And anyway, he just turns up one day in their house, and he's not quite right, and he's a bit odd, and she's trying to, where have you been? And she's a bit angry with him, I suppose. And he has a drink of water, and there's blood in it, and then he starts convulsing and coughing up blood, and so she phones an ambulance. They're rushing to hospital, and the military pull the ambulance over and knock everybody out. And when she wakes up, she's in Area X, out on the coast, and they explain to her that her husband was one of the military men sent into the shimmer, and he's the first person to come back, but he's not right, and so she decides that she's going to go in to find out what happened to him. It's a group of four women sent in. 5 women sent in to investigate. I'm good with numbers, and I'll leave it at that. All I'll say is it's got the most beautiful. They go into this shimmer, and it's the most beautiful, like the flowers and green trees, and it's beautiful. And it's Earth, but these alien plants and everything doesn't make sense to them. And I won't go into too much detail, but it's beautiful. And they use, in this kind of film, normally you would have music that would be like dun 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 action movie, and it's not. It's very placid, very sweet, very nice, gentle music, and it's so different and refreshing is this film. This is why you've got a full team of women who, I will say, have all the characteristics of what would be a male team if they went in. You've got the angry guy in charge. You've got the I'm not taking this crap kind of person that's big on guns. The timid one, you know what I mean? It's got all that sort of thing in it. So it kind of, I don't know, I was really blown away by how well it was done. There is a couple of there's an attack by an albino alligator, which is breathtaking, but later on in it there is a bear. And all I will say is the bear appears sort of twice. There's 2 attacks from this bear, and it is one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of horror films. Some of the worst, some of the best, some downright horrible. This is the most creepiest thing, and I won't explain why because it'll spoil it, I've ever seen. Yeah, trust me. If it doesn't make chills up the back of your neck, then you've got no soul or whatever. It's a very clever plot. I won't go into any more detail on that, but it's just such a clever idea, and it is one of those films that you can watch it on sort of the double levels. You can just watch it as a regular film with the story, and it's great, or you can get into all this deep, meaningful stuff, which I kind of like when films do that. And they don't hit you so hard with the deeper meaningfuls that you feel like, oh, it's arty-farty and, you're having to, talk about the characters and all that. Yeah. It is a really, really interesting film. It's nice to have a full female cast. Jason Isaacs in there, who is creepy at the couple of times he actually sees him. He's really creepy. But yeah. So what do I score this? A+ to F-. This is definitely an A. I haven't been giving a lot of A's out lately, but I am going to do a film review later that will be not a great score. So, because people have asked me to do it. Yeah, definitely an A. It's well filmed. It's got beautiful set pieces. It is one of those perfect films. When you watch something, it's a 2-hour film, and I really didn't realise it was 2 hours long. I only realised it was 2 hours long because I was checking up on things on there today to see about it. So yeah, definitely go out and see this one. I hope you that watch me regularly will let me know what you think when you've seen it, or if you have seen it, let me know. Subscriptions would be great. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do down there, you know what to do. Yeah? So, have a great day, a great night, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye now. What do you mean bears are scary? You watched Paddington the other night, you were fine. Well, yeah, true, this is no Paddington, is it? No, I don't think offering him a marmalade sandwich would have helped.